I've coached, I think, 3,500 kids in sales. I now have a very high level program that we launched the beta at $10,000. So those are high level guys as well. And I've been in this personal development, make money online, develop yourself as a man. And I've taken myself from welfare to becoming a multimillionaire at 24 years old. With that being said, I have seen, personally, I've seen amongst thousands of case studies, what makes people successful and what keeps them from being successful. I am honestly appalled by the state of thinking and the mental models that most people operate under. And I know for a fact, the reason that if you're watching this video and you are not successful, you are not where you want to be, you are not making the money you want, and you're not able to take care of your people like you should be as a man, it is because this is the only thing that is holding you back. It is not outside world, it is not your environment, it is not the influence upon you, it's not your background, your race, color, religion, wealth. It's none of that. It is simply your mind. All of you are playing defense. None of you are playing offense because you're scared of yourself. You have so many limiting beliefs and you don't know how to properly look at the world. Now, I can say this because I come from a place where there is no wealth, there is no thinking. It's hillbillies, rednecks, poverty. That's literally all that is from where I'm from. So I grew up in that and I had those beliefs, those negative beliefs. Rich people are bad. You can't make money, you gotta go to school, all the bullshit that you guys know and you've seen everybody harp on and talk about online. I've had those beliefs. But after developing my mind and developing myself, I now make 6 figures a month like that. I literally have made 60 grand in the last day on crypto. I'm printing money in such an easy way that others look and they're like, how the fuck are they doing that? And yes, it is a culmination of hard work. It's a culmination of sacrifice. It's a culmination of building myself up and my brand and all these things. That's the tactical part. You can learn tactical anywhere. You can learn tactical in YouTube, courses, the information is there. But what you can't really learn from another person and the problems that you guys have are mental. For example, I'm on this beta group call today. I'm coaching these guys on how to make $30,000 to $50,000 a month with this thing that we've created called IPO. It's a beta group, so the point is to get them all really good results. It's like intensive coaching. None of them are asking me questions. None of them. They paid me $10,000 to be in this group. They're not asking me questions. I look at the school group, no questions. The only comments in school are from my team posting coaching calls, posting assets, recordings, whatever. They're not asking questions. So this happened 2 calls in a row. So I get on the call today. I can't yell at these guys yet because there's no culture the same way like Closer Cartel kids. I yell at them, not in some like rah tough guy way, but genuinely like, what the fuck are you doing? I started yelling at these guys today. I'm like, dude, you guys paid $10,000 to be here. And you asked me a single fucking question. You are poor right now. You are making maximum, I think like 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month. I make millions of dollars a year. And you don't think that there's information I have that you need to maybe ask a question or maybe ask how to do things or ask how to get a client. How do I do this? How do I do that? No, they don't want to ask. Even Closer Cartel kids, like low ticket, right? So these are much newer, these are green kids in business. A lot of the times, they don't ask me questions. They have access to someone that is like 1,000 percentile ahead of them in business, in life, in personal development, thinking, mental models, everything. And they don't ask a question, even though they paid money to be there. And that is synonymous with the problem with you. And all of you watching this video, if you are not successful, the reason you are not successful is because you simply are waiting for things to happen. You're waiting for a client to fall in your lap. You're waiting for that deal to close. You're waiting for that girl to walk by you. You're waiting. You're waiting for everything. And the reality is, you will continue to wait for the rest of your fucking life because it doesn't happen. It doesn't come. That good thing you're waiting for, that client, all these riches, it doesn't just come to you, bro. You have to go out and grab it by the fucking throat and make it happen. You have to literally force things to happen. If you are starting from poverty like I did, you have to claw, scratch, fight. You have to literally battle life. You have to battle the fucking will of the universe to get where you want to be. It is an uphill battle. If I waited for a second of anything that I've ever done, I would not be talking to you. I wouldn't be here. I probably would not be alive. But I understand I have to go fucking make it happen. If I want a client, I go get one. If I need to do outreach, I go do outreach. If I need to go to the gym, I go to the gym. I lift the weight. I live life on offense, and all of you live life on defense. And that is why you will continue to lose for the rest of your life. You will lose. You will literally fail, because if you're not going forward, you're going backwards. It's like chess, okay? There's no such thing in chess as a neutral move. It's either a good move or a bad move. If I move this pawn needlessly, it's a bad move. If I move this pawn in the right way to set up a piece or open up a lane or pin somebody, it's a good move. But there's no such thing as oh, that was an all right, that was neutral. Not really, doesn't make a difference. That doesn't exist. And you have to look at your life the same way. Because all of you, if you're watching this video right now and you're watching this video at like 1 in the morning, you're like, bro, I gotta make money, my life sucks. Why do you think that is? It's because you live in such a way that nothing good will come to you. Good comes to those that wait. Patience is rewarded is fucking bullshit. That's for when you have money. That's for when you've already made something of yourself and you needed to protect it, right? You don't want to lose it all. You gotta be smart. That's not you. You are at zero right now. You are poor. You have no skills. You don't even know how to think. And you basically are the equivalent of a kindergartner in business and in life. And you think that waiting and learning and watching more videos, more motivational videos, more Goggins, more of this bullshit is going to make things happen for you. It is a massive mistake. And I don't tell you guys for my benefit. I would much rather not be sitting in front of this camera at 10 o'clock right now. But I tell you this for your own benefit, because I've been there and I did do the waiting. When I was like 12 to probably 16, I could have been working. I could have worked more. Obviously I did construction, I did like farm work, I did weed eat, I did all this stuff. But if I had the knowledge and I had even the ability to have the perspective of like, oh, I could be doing things right now, I would be wildly more successful than I am now. I know that's being very hard on myself to be like, oh, you were 12, what were you doing? But in reality, I could have done so much more. Now from 18 to where I'm at now, I couldn't have done much more. I've pretty maxed out the work ethic and the ability and the offensive mind of what I've been doing. But then I could have. But you guys are the equivalent of where I was. You don't know. You're waiting. What are you waiting for, bro? What are you waiting for? In life, this whole belief, like Gary Vee says this shit, like it's never too late. It's never too late, right? You're 60 years old. It's never too late. Yes, it is. You missed your shot. In life, I genuinely believe you get a couple of good shots. And if you miss those shots, you'll never be able to reach that trajectory. You can still get success, right? You can still make 10K a month, you can still whatever. But if you wanna be fucking great, bro, you wanna be like one of the greats, which is what I personally want for myself, you've gotta go get it. There is no waiting, there's no defensive mind. You have to literally become a fucking animal every single day. You have to go out, grab your opponents, grab your competitors, grab the market, grab your customers by the throat, and drag them to what you need. There is no other way. And I'm not saying this to sound tough, guys. I'm not trying to sound like this motivational speaker guy because I'm not. But I'm telling you, with everything that I believe in, you are literally waiting for nothing to come. It's like these religious people that are like, the world's horrible, but the Messiah is coming. Like, I believe in God. I believe that things are going to happen biblically, but am I going to sit on my ass and delegate the responsibility of my life to some prophet? I'll follow the principles. I'll live life the right way. I'll be guided by that wisdom, but I am going to do everything in my power to go out and get what I want. If I need to make money, I'm going to go do whatever the fuck it takes to go get more money. If my family is poor right now, I am going to do everything in my power, everything to change that situation. No one's coming to save you. There's a time in every young man's life when he realizes nobody is coming to save him. And that's when he becomes a man. And the sooner that you guys can do that, the sooner your life will begin to change. And it changes fast. I'm telling you, it changes so fast. I went from, at 19 years old, I was going to kill myself if I didn't get a client because I was not going to move back home, to at 21, I made my first $100,000 profit in a month. At 19, I knew this much about business. At 21, I knew probably this much. Now I know about this much. That fast, 2 years. Most people go to school for 4 years to get a bachelor's. 2 years, I went from dead broke, nobody knows who the fuck I am, I don't know anything about life, to I am making $100,000 a month profit every single month. Do you think that fell in my lap? You think I waited for that? No. I did everything. I went so hard that there were nights where I couldn't use my brain, I couldn't think, I couldn't even have emotions. Have you ever worked so hard that you are unable to process emotion? You're numb. You're literally numb. Not in the emo way of like, oh, he's a guy, he doesn't feel anything. I mean, genuinely, you're so tired mentally, you can't feel anything. I'm not happy, I'm not sad, I'm not depressed. I just can't feel shit. That's the level you have to go to, bro. That is the level. Because if you really, really, really want to be great, it is going to take everything that you have. It's going to take literally every single ounce of effort, willpower, strength, sacrifice that you have to give. And it's well worth it. It's well worth it. But you got to stop the defensive shit, bro. You got to go out there and you got to go get it. Like all of these kids that come into our program, they're like, oh, I got to sign a client. Probably 20% of the people that come into my program hit success fast. They crush it. You know why? Because they go out and they grab the shit by the throat and they go make it happen. But the other 80%, they sit on their ass and they wait. I'll get a client, it'll come to me. 6 months, 12 months, 18 months later, they're in the same fucking spot they were in when they first got in the program. Nothing changed. They're still poor. Their life still sucks. Their family is still in poverty or not living as good of a life as they could be because you were so fucking selfish that you wouldn't just go out and apply yourself to the world. You wanted it to be handed to you. I don't want to do outreach, bro. I don't want to send DMs. Bro, why can't you just give me a client? Like, do you guarantee placement? That's what fucking lazy people say. All I ever needed when I started this game was a little bit of information. I didn't even need all the information. I needed like a little sliver to kind of just formulate an idea of the thought process of how this thing worked. And I went as hard as I could. I went out and I fucking got it. And that's why I'm successful. That's why I am who I am. That's why we're gonna be the biggest. There is literally no way on this earth we're not the biggest personal brand, the biggest company, the biggest income of anyone in the entire fucking world in our space. No way. Because nobody is going to go as hard as I will. And I know that for a fact because I know how hard it is. I know how hard I go. So you're sitting here wondering why you're not making money, wondering why you're not even at $10,000 a month, which is still poverty. And you're like, I don't know, bro. It's because of this. No, it's not because of anything other than you being fucking lazy. You are not playing offense and you're waiting for things to come to you. And as a young man, especially, you have to grab yourself, shake yourself awake and say, bro, what the fuck are we doing? I'm still watching TikTok all day. I'm still eating junk food. I'm still jerking off all day. I'm still doing stupid shit when I could be making money. I could be making thousands of dollars a day. I could be building a real business. I could be taking care of my mom so that she never has to work a day in her life and she can actually enjoy the second half of her life because she's done all this to get me where I'm at. But no, you want to be lazy, you want to be comfortable, you want to be a little soft guy, and you want to do what everybody else does. And that is why nobody will ever remember your name. So I want this video to be a wake-up call to you. I want you to understand the reality of the situation that you're in. And I want you to, more than anything, understand no one is coming to save you, bro. It is up to you and you alone to change your life and to either give yourself and your family a better life or to continue living the way you're living. And the way this world is going, you are going to be absolutely fucked if you do not accrue massive wealth in the next couple of years. So I hope this hits home for you. I hope you really understand the reality of what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be motivational. I'm not trying to get you excited and then you go do nothing about it. I want you to listen to this video and I want you to tomorrow, when you wake up, get to fucking work because nobody's coming to save you.